All right, Arkansas is going to face Ole Miss. They're not out of it yet. We're not done yet. More work left ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans everywhere? I don't think I've even changed shirts since the last. What shirt did I wear earlier today? I don't even remember. I think it was this one. So I haven't even changed shirts yet. It's been a crazy ass day. I'm just gonna say that. Arkansas. What a performance. Like, we could point at so many different players. Big Mac, McIntyre. Are you kidding me, man? Hindsight is 2020. I know that we're going to get people asking why the hell we didn't why we didn't pitch him yesterday. I don't know, because Ole Miss was hitting terrible against left-handed pitching. That's why. And I think that was had Dave Van Horn yesterday started whoever, McIntyre, and then they get torched, then he would catch the why the hell didn't we start a lefty? Had he pitched McIntyre, I really think it didn't matter who the hell was on that mound yesterday, if I'm being completely honest. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate it. I'm digging the photos. So you guys have been sharing these photos. People are watching me in their living rooms. I had a buddy of mine, I guess he had the person at a bar. He was at a bar for a post game during the basketball season, and he took a picture. I thought that was pretty cool. They had me up on the screen. That was pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I've had a few of those lately. So that's pretty neat. I appreciate you guys doing that and sharing the love on social media like that. So, yeah, of course I'm not here without Patreon supporters, you guys.
At Direct Service.
Whoop, the ad. That was not supposed to play again. But I do appreciate you guys. Look at those names. You beautiful people. And, of course, we're not doing this without Direct Service Overhead. The garage door company that offers same-day services. Free estimates, quality parts, affordable outcomes, hundreds of 5-star reviews. Better than best results. Give them a call today at 501-244-3667. 501-244-3667. See, I'm at that point where I don't even need to look at my script. But I do read it for everything else because it jogs the memory a little bit, especially when you are completely fatigued. I am tired, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Tonight was a blast. Arkansas... Yeah, dominant performance, man. Dominant performance. Just incredible. Woo pig, great bounce back. Now bring on old piss, says Ricky Murray. I caught a live. What's up, Monterio? How you doing, my guy? Big Mac was elite, says Zachary Beeler. Alex Henderson says, yo, woo damn pig. What's up, Ty and everyone? Monterio, hope you're doing well, my man. John Birchfield, woo pig. Hog Dog, how you doing there, Ty? I think our chances look better with Ole Miss, but I could be wrong. So maybe someone can answer who's available and how do you see the bullpen. So bullpen usage is going to be interesting. The question is, what starting arms do you have left, or who would you rely on during the season? I think it's got to be Hagan, right? I mean, I know he's been better out of the bullpen. I just don't know who else. You're not throwing Connor Noland out there. Or maybe he does. I don't know. Who would have thought that Cops would start a game and pitch for as long as he did last year in the Supers? Who would have thought that? I don't know what the hell they do. I'm not as concerned about middle relief because of what McIntyre did tonight was incredible. McIntyre saved you arms. Listen, I thought, I like McIntyre. I wasn't really sure what to expect tonight, but I thought, you know what? You get 5 great innings out of him. Maybe give up, a few hits, 2-3 runs, whatever. We'll be okay. And we're in good shape tomorrow night. Man, he went above and beyond. And I think he still had a little bit left in the tank, like maybe running on fumes a little bit, but I think he had a little bit left in the tank. He pitched 7 innings. He gave up, he was pitching a no-hitter until the 4th? He gave up 3 hits, only 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. It's been a while since Arkansas has had a pitcher do that in the College World Series. And when you've been to the College World Series as much as Arkansas has, and under Dave Van Horn, that's saying a lot. He ended up with 98 pitches, 2.59 on the ERA. That dude is just he was great. Vermillion came in. I thought Vermillion was wonderful. Got 3 outs, faced 3 batters, and then Ledbetter. We're seeing more and more of Ledbetter, and I'm glad. But it makes you wonder if they do start Hagen. So obviously that's going to leave room for Tigert. But then you got to start thinking what you do for your middle relief if you do get past Ole Miss tomorrow, and how you deal with them after tomorrow. And that's obviously, I think, anyone who's watched enough College World Series games, with Arkansas being involved in so many over the years. I mean, this isn't a foreign situation to the Hogs, but to these guys it is. To the guys that are going to be coming out of the bullpen, outside of Connor Nolan, which will be your starter if you get a rematch. I don't know, man. I really don't know what the hell they do. I don't. I'm less concerned about starting pitching than I am middle relief, because they saved arms tonight. The question is, who are you pitching tomorrow? We know it's not going to be Wiggins. It's got to be Hagen, right? But Hagen has been better coming into pitch middle relief. Super chat. Oh my goodness, rare sighting. We got a super chat coming to you from Charleston, South Carolina. Love the post game analysis. I go with Hagen tomorrow. Zeb still fresh. Yeah, you're right. Zeb is still fresh from the pen, and Tigert is still fresh. Morris can throw again if needed. Yeah, I think Morris has a little bit left in the tank. I know. I kind of get that vibe with Morris. Maybe he's better. Maybe he's better coming out of the bullpen. Maybe that's, Arkansas doesn't have a lot of capable starting pitchers, but you know what? A lot of teams don't. Again, we've talked about that before, where you go to day 3 on a weekend series in the SEC. A lot of teams are scratching their heads about what to do with their 3-man rotation in games 1, 2, and 3 in conference play. Not very many teams have 3 solidified, even teams that make it to Omaha have 3 absolutely solidified strong arms to start to go in on a game with being a starting pitcher. I am definitely fatigued. I'm feeling it. Just hit me like I'm gonna shower and go to bed after this post game show. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Remember to hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you haven't already. I think if we can win game 1, we see Connor. Yeah, and I think you're right, Clay. I think that's probably the realistic situation. We end up seeing Connor in the following game if you get by them tomorrow. Arky 56. What are you still doing up, Pops? Surprised you're still awake. Stovall 5 hits, Auburn 4 hits. He had more hits than the whole Auburn team. I was going to bring that up. That was actually in my notes. Yeah, he was pretty. He was fantastic. First hitter to do that. Now, was that the first hitter to do that in College World Series, like, period, or ever since 2009? Like, of all, not ever. Like, of any conference, no matter or was that only within SEC play? I didn't catch that. I saw that the first player to have 5 hits in the College World Series since 2009. I wasn't sure if they were talking if that was within conference. I'm assuming that was the entire field. It's our back against the wall. Maybe start Hagen Smith. Yeah, and that's the other thing. All hands on deck. It is an elimination game for Arkansas. It's not for Ole Miss. Aiden Bowen said, I said it yesterday. Yeah, you did, Aiden. You did. Yo, Ty, we did it. You're right, Scott. We absolutely did. Hit the like button, share the content, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys want to join the Patreon, all you got to do is hit that more tab down below. I might be working for Hogville, but believe me, I still need the support over here. I want to keep this channel going. And I'm coming up on 1 million views. I am crawling to 1 million total views. I don't know what I'm going to do to celebrate, but by God, when we get there, someone told me, Ty, I know you only want to do commentary, but maybe you need to do some highlights. That'll get you to the 1 million views quicker. And I said, no, your ass just needs to share my content. I say save Connor Nolan for the win or go home if we were to win tomorrow. Stovall's absolutely on fire. What's up, Eric Fountain? How you doing, man? Glad we didn't see Ramage. Well, you saw Ramage, pitch an inning in your matchup against Ole Miss. You can't put that on him. I think he catches a lot of heat. Don't get me wrong. I get it. He has his moments. I understand. Nice to bring back a young buck in as a pitcher and handle business, says Scott. First one ever since 2009. Okay, so the entire field, says John Birchfield. I thought that's what they said. I just wasn't entirely sure. Make money. Got to do it somehow. Skills. I think Stovall, most hits by player in the College World Series. He's killing the ball. I mean, he's looking at it like a softball. It looks like a big yellow softball to him. I mean, he's knocking the crap out of that ball. And it's dropping right where you need it to drop. When the sun's in the eyes of the left fielder, he's hitting it out to the left field, and that's a credit to Dave Van Horn, knowing exactly what to do at the plate with his guys, and then you have the guys that are actually capable of doing it, and Stovall's certainly one of them. No way we run into Hunter Elliott again, though, right? No, you will. If you get by them tomorrow, I think you might see him. I know his pitch count got high, but I think Auburn. I'm not totally familiar with their starting pitching or their bullpen, but I have a feeling they would throw him out there. The question is how useful would he be, even though he had a couple of days rest. Thoughts about how moving Slavens back to 8 has impacted him mentally? Well, it worked out for Stovall, moving him to the 2. Look what he did. I mean, Dave Van Horn was hesitant because he was hitting so well where he was at in the lineup. And he said he didn't want to mess with something. If it's not broke, then why try to fix it? Why fix what ain't broke? Again, I told you guys, I'm fatigued. I feel like I'm on fumes right now. I probably look like, are my eyes glazed? I promise you I did not partake. But it obviously worked out for him. Look what it did. Look what the move did tonight. And then, you know what? You can kind of look at it like this. All right, well, had you pitched McIntyre yesterday, talking about the things that Dave Van Horn has done and his decisions, if you pitched Big Mac yesterday, he like I said, I don't think it mattered who you put on the mound. Ole Miss is hitting the damn ball. They're hitting the ball. They're probably more on fire at the plate than Arkansas is. I think that's certainly, when you consider the fact these guys haven't dropped a game yet since getting into the regionals, since getting into the NCAA tournament. And then you wouldn't have had him tonight, I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, whatever. What happened. McIntyre dominated tonight. It looks like a smart move on when I look at it, when you consider what he did on the mound tonight. It was absolutely great. I mean, they could not hit that guy. They couldn't hit anybody. They faced 3 pitchers, McIntyre, Vermillion, and Ledbetter, and they had 4 hits. And how about that? Like the perfect usage of your bullpen right there. Vermillion comes out for an inning. He gets 3 outs. Then Ledbetter closes it out. I thought Ledbetter, he looked like he was in the zone. But McIntyre, 9 Ks, just incredible. What a performance by him. Hey, Bub, been a while. What's up, Tommy Lewis? How you doing, man? Our bats are bigger than Ole Miss. The real question is who has the better bullpen. They beat us yesterday in the 4th. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would argue they didn't go into their bullpen hardly at all against Arkansas in their first matchup. So they're going to be fresh. They're going to have fresh arms. They're going to be able to do whatever they want. Now, the good news is Arkansas has faced these guys before. You beat them in the regular season in Fayetteville. You beat them in Baum. You took 2 out of 3. And I thought then, like, Arkansas, a better team. And I know for a while Auburn was climbing the ranks. I think the highest they got at one point. Didn't they touch the top 10? Didn't they sniff the top 10 for a little bit, according to D1 baseball? And then they kind of fell back, and then Arkansas took care of them. I think Arkansas, like, really, during the season, as weird as this is to say, because I don't think Arkansas played their best ball during the regular season, I still think Arkansas was better than Auburn during the regular season. Auburn just caught fire like Arkansas did. And, again, I think their bats are a little bit better, and I think the fact that they saved their bullpen, again, I have no idea how far they can go into their bullpen. No idea. The Jalen Battles double play was amazing. Jalen Battles, like I said, you could point to just about any player, and it's like that dude had a ball game. That dude was solid. Not everybody, not everybody was great. Battles did get a run, but didn't get a hit tonight. But he got on base, right? Slavens still, I don't know what, him and Gregory still just, both those guys between the two of them they struck out 6 times tonight. There's some pieces here and there, but, defensively I think they were okay. But everybody else, I just thought, like, you could point at somebody and you're like, that guy had a night. Webb, Stovall, at least Wallace did get a hit and a run tonight. Turner was fantastic. Lanzilli. Bob Moore defensively. Battles. God, McIntyre on the mound. Dave Van Horn. Yeah, he caught a lot of heat yesterday. And if they lose tomorrow, it's going to be time for him to retire. I can already hear it. Time for us to move along. You're in the final freaking 4 of the damn College World Series. Like, what the hell? What? I get it. We want to take home the hardware. I get it. I understand that. But the grass isn't always greener, and honestly, the grass is damn green on this side of the hill. The expectation is College World Series, and the guy that's responsible for that has been here for 2 decades. I was a senior in high school when they hired this guy. I'm pushing 40. The expectation is College World Series or bust. And by the way, how many times did we have that conversation here? It got to the point where I didn't even want to talk about baseball here because they weren't playing great ball. Nobody really cared. No one really wanted to watch that content because, Arkansas baseball was mediocre. Of course, my wife FaceTimes me. She is in Vegas. Should I answer this? Oh, Lord. Should I answer this? I'm going to answer it. Here we go. Hey.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, you're in the live stream.
Oh, he's in the live stream.
Okay, I'll call you back.
You sure you don't want to say hello? They can't see your face. You don't want to say anything? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop. Oh. They saw you for a second. Oh. She's extremely camera shy. She doesn't even want you guys to hear her. The burning question is who will so we kind of touched on that a little bit. I think I'm thinking it's going to be Hagen, but I'm not sure. At least Zach Gregory can see in left field. The final damn 4, hell yeah, there you go. Auburn's defense reminded me of a church league softball team. Yeah, they kind of struggled. But you know what? When you watch Arkansas play defense, when you watch the way these guys, the way the infield plays, when you see how strong those arms are in outfield, everyone else you watch looks mediocre or below. The defense of this team, and like you can have a pitcher who's having a rough night, but the fielding, and there's a reason this team was top 10 all year in total fielding, according to NCAA.com, according to their stats. And you saw it. And it was like, man, if only the bats could just wake the hell up. Now the bats are awake. When everything comes together, Arkansas is a really difficult out for sure. What's up, Eagle? What's going on, man? It's been a minute. Woo pig. You're cut off for a week. Yeah, probably so. We still have plenty of arms left. Yep, you have. I don't know about. Well, yeah, we could see Wiggins. I don't know. You guys know how I am about Wiggins. I'm just skeptical every time that guy touches the mound. Tigert, Hagan, Evan, Taylor, Zach Morris. I think you could see Zach Morris again. Sure. Yeah. I hope the Aggies freaking lose. I hate them dudes. One way or another, an SEC team is going to play in the championship. How many years in a row is that now? I just complete dominance, man. This is the SEC's best sport in the men's, right? Yeah, Jalen Battles, man. Robert Moore in this College World Series, Jalen Battles. I mean, and like someone pointed out in Discord, and I'm glad they did, Stovall has made some great plays, stretching his body out and making plays at first base. Like, you got to give the guy credit, and that's not even his natural position. This game gave us back the momentum. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Is that where we're at now? Like, they needed this, and now they get to go into tomorrow with a little bit of little extra pep in their step. You hope they're not exhausted, but I don't think so. I mean, this is a junior and senior led team. You've got some freshmen, you got some younger guys, but these guys know what to expect. Tomorrow, who you taking? Tell me in chat. Who you taking? Are you going to stick with the good guys, Arkansas, or do you think that, you know what? They made it this far, but Ole Miss is just on fire. Yeah, Arkansas gained a little momentum back, but Ole Miss did not have to go into their bullpen very much at all against Arkansas. I'm taking Ole Miss. Tell me who you got, Arkansas or Ole Miss, and give me your score. I want to know. John Birchfield says Arkansas 8-3. Will Lennox, Hogs by 3. Patrick Smith, the Hogs. Adrian Pena with the season on the line. Yeah. So who do you got? Ricky Murray says Arkansas wins 5-2. Give me the Hogs, Chuck, says Dwayne Standridge. Alex Henderson, Hogs all the way, baby, 9-5. Slim 870 down, yeah, 7-5. Arkansas. Will Lennox, Arkansas 7-5. Playbor says Arkansas wins tomorrow. Mr. Cynical, Arkansas 12-9. Are you talking to me? I'm not cynical. Would it be bad if I took Ole Miss? SEC Network is nonstop talking about how they're 7-0 in the tournament, and it's getting to me. You take whatever pick, and don't blast somebody, by the way, if they pick Ole Miss. Adrian says, Razorbacks by 5, 10-5. I will never pick any team over Arkansas, ever, says Marcus Reedy. That dude bleeds Razorback red, baby. Asazian, sorry. Hogs by 4, 8-4. Justin Kipper, Arkansas, he's taking the Hogs by 2, 8-6. We're ahead by 6, then Ramage pitches. Leslie, 15-5. Listen, Playboy, I get this from time to time, and I think you brought this up before. I can't remember. Look, man, yeah, I cover the Hogs. I'm a Hog fan, right? I don't hide that. But I also have to be a realist, right? I mean, that's just how I am. All that being said, I mean, I don't know. We need cops, says Will. I was really hoping Starks would come along more and we'd get to see him more. I would love to have seen him more on the weekends in SEC play. I liked what little bit we got to see of him. But you pick against us and we win. Dude, I'm not going to get them all right, my guy. I'm not going to get them all right. I mean, how often does anyone go completely undefeated in the tournament? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh Lord. Here's Country Boy. We can't lose no more games, and we got Ole Miss We got Ole Miss next season's pretty much over. Got to win 3 more games. Starks will be a stud. Oh, Starks will be a stud out of the pen with Heston. Yeah, I'm excited for him. I like his stuff. I knew that guy pitched like 92, 93. Had no idea he can unload 95. There's always one in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, you can't lose. You're out tomorrow. Ole Miss, if you lose, Ole Miss will be faking injuries. Is Lane Kiffin coaching Ole Miss tomorrow? Is that what's going on? Overwhelmingly, you guys picked Arkansas. What's up, Jay Carpenter? I love ending team season. Isn't it great? Isn't it just fantastic? This live is so awesome, especially when you read my comment. Really appreciate your interacting with people. It's the human thing to do. Well, I mean, whether it's human or not, I don't know. But you guys know I treat this like a live interactive radio show. That's how I treat it. I mean, I some folks dig it, some folks don't. I've got to be doing something right. Since doing these lives and going full time, I mean, you guys are here for it. You guys are here for the content. And God dang, I love it. We got some big-time pitchers coming in next year, and I think I think you're definitely going to see Stovall get moved off first, even though I think he acclimated to first base pretty well. I was really he's gotten better as the year went on at first base. I know offensively he struggled for a little bit, but he got it put together, and look at him go. That kid is a freshman. I do appreciate the kind words, Marcus. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. You think Brady Tiger stays a closer next year, becomes a starter? I don't know. I don't think Arky 56 is still in here, but he and I talked about this. He could end up becoming a starter. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of young arms coming up next year. He could find his way. He could be a starter. I don't know. I certainly think he can be pretty nasty. We know that. With one particular pitch, he could be really nasty. If we're going out, I hope it's Thursday. Add some drama and make some fans sweat. Look at you, Ricky. Country boy, question: if we beat Ole Miss twice. Yeah, it begins the finals. Yeah, if you get past Ole Miss, it begins the finals. Razorbacks versus the Aggies in the finals, says Mr. Bloodline. Oh, the team that passed us for first place in the SEC West. That would be entertaining. I always wanted that to be more of a rivalry when A&M joined the conference, old school Southwest Conference. But that was a rivalry back in the day between Arkansas and Texas A&M. And I wanted that to come back. It just really hasn't. I think a lot of that's because you haven't had big-time games between these two teams, games that were meaningful. And Texas A&M, let's be honest, spanked your ass in football every year. I mean, they did. Not spanked, but you get what I'm saying. I get it. There were years where Arkansas was better, and they found a way to lose it in overtime, et cetera, et cetera. I get that. But you know what I mean? Consecutively, they owned Arkansas, so it just never really developed. I'll proofread all my future messages. I cringed watching you read that. Laugh out loud. I couldn't even blame it on autocorrect. Keep in mind, like I said, I've said it twice. I'll say it a third time. If I shut my eyes right now, I'd probably fall asleep. I bought one of those. You guys seen those $25 water, the little 10-foot long pools they've been selling at Walmart? They're on the end caps. I went ahead and bought one for the kids. Not a smart move because I put it up against the fence where the shade was for my kids because I didn't want them playing out in the sun. And now the damn thing, I don't know what happened, but it's like folding in, and I'm about to flood my neighbor's backyard. So I was out in the heat. My neighbor and I, Alex, were trying to blow the damn thing up. And then I was out there earlier in the middle of the game, listening to the game on the phone and trying to watch it while trying to deal with that damn pool. That thing is it's going to unload in my neighbor's backyard. Thankfully, he's a cool guy, but I don't know what to do. So I'm kind of, yeah. Why aren't you in Vegas? Well, my wife, she's doing something. It's work. It's work related, Playboy. She's doing something for work. Now we own A&M under Pittman. Well, you're close. You're 1-1. Oh man. I saw Starks hit 100 miles an hour last year in non-conference play. Wow. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw him throw 95. And yeah, I think we talked about that yesterday. There was a rumor floating around that he'd been pitching like high 90s during the offseason coming into this year. Yeah, so yeah, if you manage to get by Ole Miss, you then start a 3-game series with whoever the winner is between A&M and Oklahoma. I don't know that I want to play Oklahoma. I really don't. I kind of think I'm kind of thinking Oklahoma's. Honestly, I might take Oklahoma. If not Arkansas, I'd take Oklahoma. I know I said Ole Miss, but I don't know, man. The more I talk to people and the more I see highlights and the more they talk them up, I'm like, shit, maybe Oklahoma is the real deal. But they're doing the same with Ole Miss. SEC Network is kissing their toes, and it's ridiculous. No Aggies, even if we make it and beat them 2-0, they'll be bragging. Oh, yeah. I hear you, Ricky. For sure. Of course I will what? Tonight there was a huge increase in hog calls. So you think during the hog call nonstop or nearly as much as we did tonight, it could be overdone? Tony, the hog call can never be overdone, my guy. Come on now. That I could go to sleep to the sound of the hog call. Now, there is one way you could do it wrong. There's one way you could do the hog call wrong, and it's when you sons of bitches, you know who you are, when you do the damn howl at the beginning of we're not wolves. We don't do that. You know who you are, damn it. Stop doing that. Oh, man. I'm just kidding. I know you guys don't. You guys are in here. You're smart. Hope Tyler said a swear word. I better hop out. Woo pig. That's right, baby. Arkansas's already won 2 games. I thought you... So, no, yeah. So, once you get past this country, then you start a 3-game series with whoever wins in the other bracket. Ty, if the Hogs win a natty, will you shave a bra on your chest? Dude, is it just impossible for ESPN to cover the game? Like, they carried on. I mean, they're zooming in on kids' faces. That camera is, like, in this kid's face. They're talking about this dude with a chest hair bra. Like, nobody cares. What are they doing? Arkansas is waxing these guys. And instead of talking about, oh, man, here's this and that, and here's the breakdown on this player, look at this guy, talking about the actual game. I get it. They didn't do it the entire time, but they did it enough that everybody witnessed it. Everybody saw it. Everyone was talking about it. And then they had the audacity to bring up, of course, what happened with the foul ball that was dropped in between a bunch of hogs, and we go on to lose to Oregon State. Of course, they bring that up. But no, when Arkansas has a huge lead and they're taking a dump on Auburn, they want to show off everything else but the damn game. Had that been for whatever reason, had that been Ole Miss, or imagine this, if that had been Tennessee, oh my God, this is the greatest team of all time. I cannot. I don't. You guys know me. I don't buy into the tinfoil hat where like the SEC hates Arkansas or ESPN hates Arkansas. I think they just lose focus. And because Arkansas is Arkansas, yeah, whatever. Yeah, they're a good team. We'll kind of give Dave Van Horn some credit. We'll talk about his number, handing down his number. Well, yeah, we'll kind of talk about that. But, let's watch these damn kids for 45 minutes. Let's watch some dude who's shirtless with a bra. I mean, yeah, that's funny. You know, okay, cool. Like showing it off once. Yeah, that guy. Okay. And then move on. Oh, God. This drives me crazy. And we see this all the time. Basketball, Arkansas's on a tear. They're back-to-back Elite Eights. Now, luckily, we have like damn near, we're gonna have a completely loaded roster next year, and I'm sure they'll focus hopefully a little more. I feel like basketball's grabbed their attention finally, thanks to Muss and everything, but they'll gloss over Razorback football the same way, and I don't understand it. Like Razorback baseball. Yeah, sure, they haven't brought home the hardware. But Razorback baseball is on a really high level. Like, that, they play at a really high, like I said, the expectation is College World Series or bust here. But they want to talk about some dude having a hair, whatever the hell you call that, a chest, whatever that is. Chest hair brawl, I don't know. It's stupid. Stupid. The hog call mostly annoys the other team, so I'm all for it anytime. You damn right. What up, Haas? Yo, I made it. I figured you were taking having a beauty nap, taking some beauty sleep. Titty beard. You guys know. It's all fun and games. All right. It is. I mean, you guys are awesome. You're here. On a weeknight, Tuesday night. I keep thinking it's Wednesday. I do appreciate you guys. They kept talking about the kids eating cotton candy. I know, Hero Blake. Enough. The producers wanted to talk about kids eating cotton candy. What about the game? We're trying to watch. Squirrel. Ty, these people post who pig trigger me. I don't understand it, man. Is it the millennials? Who are we blaming for that for putting the howl in the hog call? It is. I guess it just kind of is what it is. I get it. I'm doing the whole old man screaming at the sky thing right now, but you can't. I know I'm not alone there. I know I'm not. Chest hair bikinis. What about the College World Series? Need a better crew. And look, when they talk baseball, they know what they're talking about. I love it when they talk the damn game. Just talk about the game. I don't care. Oh, the kid's cute. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the game. I blame Jonesboro for the howl. Maybe so. You might be onto something. So, all right. Yeah, the plan is, you guys know, tomorrow we will do a post-game show no matter what happens. I'll be here. Probably, let's say they lose tomorrow. I mean, knock on wood. And I'm going to give you my pick here in just a second what I think happens. Knock on wood, though. There, I knocked on wood just in case someone wants to bring that up, Playbor. I knocked on wood, Playbor, okay? But if they do get knocked out tomorrow, then the next live, of course, we'll do the post game for that, but then the next live would be on Friday. So that's kind of the week. I do need to get the Hogville Net Otis Kirk interview posted tomorrow. Didn't get a chance to tonight, but I'll get that posted tomorrow. It's a really good interview. We talk about, he gives you some really good insider recruiting stuff tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I remember when North Texas made specific shirts for the Who Pig Suey. Made me so mad. Didn't help. We lost 44-17. Oh, I didn't know they made shirts. I wasn't aware of that, or maybe I just forgot. All right, I do appreciate you guys. I know a lot of you enjoy these post games, and I think I've been tagged on Twitter a little bit, but I do appreciate. Like I said, those pictures you guys are sharing are great. Those are cool. I show my kids and like, oh, cool, look, it's Daddy. So, yeah, that guy had a shaved bikini on his. I know. Didn't shave it good enough because you could still see his nipples. Oh man, yeah. All right. So my prediction: Arkansas, big question. Can they actually hit Ole Miss tomorrow? That's the big question. I don't know what could happen. Ole Miss, it just seems like it doesn't seem to matter who takes the mound. They're going to hit the ball. You're going to have to be 100% in the zone tomorrow. The pitchers have got to deliver on the mark. I'm going to take Arkansas. I am. I'm taking Arkansas because they're just so freaking hard to eliminate. They're hard to get rid of. Now, beyond that, we'll get to that tomorrow. Assuming they win tomorrow, which I think they do. But I'm taking the Hogs. I think their bats tonight, 15 hits. Was that right? Was that what they ended up with? No, 16 hits. Good grief. McIntyre really helped you out tonight. Some people, we got to understand, like, Vermillion and Ledbetter aren't normally guys you put in to come in for relief, right? Like, Tiger, had this thing gotten a little dicey, Tiger would have been in. You would have seen some other guys. They really saved your asses, or they saved their bullpen, their middle relief pitching tomorrow. I don't know what to think about starting pitching. That's going to make me nervous, if anything does, referring to the game. Starting pitching, Hagen Smith has been better, coming out pitching relief, but hopefully he's got it, assuming he's the guy. But it's all hands on deck tomorrow, and it will be from here on out until you get to the assuming you can make it to the actual finals. So, yeah, I like the Hogs. I think it'll be close. I do. It might be high scoring. I don't think so, but I'm thinking like 8-6, something like that, 8-7. But it could get into the double digits. Let's just hope it's not an ass whooping. That's all I'm saying. Please don't go out with what we saw the first time we played them. Please don't make it make them sweat if they do get by you, if they do eliminate you. Make them sweat. But Ole Miss is playing some damn good ball. But I feel like maybe this gave them the confidence they needed. They needed this game, and I think it gets them over the hump for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm taking the Hogs. Jeremy Rice says 12-10. Bullpen got to blow up. Well, I mean, Bullpen's been great. Like I said, I don't think it mattered who the hell you pitched against Ole Miss last time you faced them. I hope that's not the case tomorrow night. Oh, what time is the game tomorrow? Actually, hold up. I'm assuming it's 6, right? Schedule. Scroll all the way down. I'm assuming it's 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. on ESPN. So there we have it. All right. Thanks again, guys. If you want to join Patreon, that link is provided for you down below under the Show More tab. If you want to join our Discord, that link is also provided for you down below as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Woo Pig. Go Hogs. All right, let me